Hi, Kalonica. Today I want to talk to you about a fairy tale that is quite useful. I use it all the time. It's called the Little Town, Le Petit Pousset. In French, it's called the Le Petit Pousset. Um, it's um, it's a story about it's a story um, about a little guy who when he went into the forest, he to not lose his way in the forest, he put a rock in his path, a little rock in his path, just to to have a reference to find his way home. Uh, it's a principle that I use as when I do something to keep forever. So when I never do something useless. It's always good for somehow, somewhere, and that way I always find a way. I always find a solution. And when you do your work, um, think of that. So when you do something, you never do something that is useless. You put it on your files, you put it on your shelf, and somehow, someday, some way, it's going to be useful. So you're always accumulating. And if you say, oh, it's too hard, it's too difficult, I'm never going to reach that, by doing that all the time, you would be surprised how much you can accomplish by just keeping your what you do instead of doing something and then wasting it away, throwing it away. So just that by keep your everything you do it good, you do it well, you do it on purpose in your general context, what you want as a general goal. And when you do that, you always keep it. If you don't use it because you change your mind, you keep it. Just maybe you will use it some other time. Me, when I designed my new CAD/CAM machine, I changed my mind so many times, and now my system, I prefer the system that I have because it's so much simpler, so much more economical, easy, less expensive to build, less time consuming to build. It's and it does a job perfect. But the other solutions, maybe I will use them somehow, someday, some way. But I don't feel that is waste of time. I use those solutions to get me where I am now, to find so I can simplify and simplify and simplify like the KISS system, simplify and my solution now I can more appreciate because of the all the other solutions that I found, and I find that the solution I have right now, it's so much better considering all the other options possible that I designed before. But the one that I have right now, I think it's great. It's simple, it's effective, it's productive, it's great. And I see a lot in the metalworking industry. It's about the same design. And I want to talk to you about that because uh, yesterday I watched an interview from Rick Beato. He does a lot of interview with a lot of music industry icons. Uh, and he did an interview with Daniel Lanois. Daniel Lanois is a Canadian, Ontario Canadian producer, and is well known, recognized worldwide. He worked with Peter Gabriel on the Soul album, Sledgehammer, and whatever. And he worked with U2 on the Actung Baby and Joshua Tree, and is a well recognized and very soft person, very kind. Um, it's a kind of person to keep in mind, and somehow you can reach those people. Same kind of temper as Simon Phillips. Very sweet, very soft, and very competent. They know their business, and those two, Simon Phillips and Daniel Lanois, they have something similar. It's that although they are very soft, very kind, they can pinpoint any kind of little details that happen during their life. Simon Phillips said some example. When I was young, I had no money, and I was just full of details. And yeah, he explained some kind of equipment they used. Daniel and what the same thing. Oh, we used that, and it was exact. They can elaborate on all the details of their lives. Why? Because they are interested. They know that instead of just forget about it, it's a waste of time. They keep all their details in their life important, and somehow, someday, some way, it can be useful. They can use this concept, this idea. And that's why they are referenced. They are among the very best in the music industry. Simon Phillips is among the very best, and Daniel Lanois also is among the very best. He worked with U2, Bob Dylan, Neil Young, Peter Gabriel. That's quite somebody. So Joni Mitchell, they are good. And they have this kind of attitude. Instead of, they are very analytical, and they are very, they, they, they try very hard to manage their behavior, not to be too cocky, not to be too aggressive, not to be too upfront. They manage to be smooth cruising, but very analytical, and they are searching for the right solution with all the things that they know. If they don't know it, they are willing to learn, and they put that in their repertoire, in their knowledge base. So you have the right stuff to do all the way up to maybe the best ever drummer, or among the very best, and you have already done so much great things, and I suggest you to practice that. Daniel Lanois, he said that that's one of the things that he tried so hard to practice, because he wants to stay in the industry, and that's an excellent way to stay in the industry, because people who are working with him will recognize that he does the effort, and he is very respectful, and he is very competent, and is motivated and interested. So those are kind of attitude that will get you far. Will get you far, and they will protect you from a bad, stupid bad luck. Uh, so if something goes wrong, you can say, "Oh, it's not my fault. I tried my very best." Instead of maybe I should have or I should have. You have your attitude, and you do your best. And the next day is another day, and you learn. And and those two person, uh, you can. Paul McCartney is the same thing. He can talk about little details about what happened in the 60s when he was working with George Harrison and John Lennon and Ringo Starr. What happened during that super special night, or so during that special concert, or what kind of musical instrument they used at that time, the special things about the special. They don't throw away their memory. Everything is important. They don't throw away their memory. They they have um, um, a deep passion about what they do. They believe and they know that they're going to do it forever, and they 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 are respectful. They manage, and they they last. But it's so interesting because they have something, always something interesting, always interesting, and they do it well. They do it well. So those kind of attitude is something that is very hard. It's very hard to keep on keeping on all the time, but it's the best way to survive day after day after day after day after day. So instead of facing a wall, or a dead end, or something that you cannot solve, and just like some musical artist who did just a one-time shot, or they had very high and then the very lows. You can manage to stay more as a cruising speed that is quite nice. Um, and this is something I want you to talk to you about, because I know you have the brain, you have the attitude, you are great. You are great, but it's hard to practice because you have your mood, and it's not to get jeopardized by your moods. It's sometimes it's nice, and sometimes it's even better. So I want you to think about that. As always, I think about you all the time. I have your photos on my computer when I work. I think about you all the time, and I love you. I love you. I love you.